Give me a second, guys. I'm setting some up. All right, sorry, guys. Is it banger card? Yep. Bro's locked in. Yeah, sorry, guys. I was setting up the stream. I was at work, if you guys wondering where I am. I was at work. Paul Craig walking down my testis. Yeah, I know it's an all-timer. I was watching at work, dude. It's a banger. Every fight's ended in a finish outside of one, right? Only the William Gomez fight is going to decision. All finishes. Crazy. Oh, Paul Craig, dude. Have no fear. The champ pound for pound is here. What's up, man? Paul Craig's been striking for 14 years, and he still has developed nothing outside of a body kick. Somebody explain it. Because I can't. Right? And Paul Craig's hair is balding. Bro's losing hair in the middle of his head. I had a feeling it was going to be a good one. Let's go, dude. He's a BJJ phenomenon, dude. What's up, Grizzle? All right, so they separate back to the center, dude. I can't watch that fuck-ass fights because they took down streamies. Bro, just get a fucking membership to fucking ESPN, dude. Sure you can get a free trial or some shit, bro. Oof. Paul Craig gets hit with a right hand down the pipe, dude. Modestus Bukauskas. What an annoying ass name to say. Bukauskas. It'll be a cold day in hell before I pay ESPN. No, it's not about ESPN, bro. You think I buy the UFC fights because I want to fucking support ESPN? No, I buy it because that's what platform it's on. I'm not like, yeah, dude, gotta show out for ESPN, man. I don't give a fuck about ESPN. I get it because I enjoy the UFC. Fuck ESPN. Unk's always like 3 seconds ahead of me on the streams. Damn, bro. Crazy work, man. Crazy work. I got that lightning speed internet, I guess. Is Ruffy a lock? You know what, IS-15? I wouldn't say he's a lock. I am confident he's going to win, but with the way the UFC's been going in 2025, I don't think he's a lock, but I think he's a safe pick, if that makes sense. It's a safe pick, but he's not a lock. Like, I'm not going to be like, yeah, dude, this guy's 100% going to destroy BSD. I do think he's going to win, and he's going to knock him out, but I wouldn't be surprised if fucking BSD somehow had success, and, you know, we'll see. Ruffy's grappling's too improved to call him a lock, but I still think it's, yeah, it's a safe pick. I wouldn't say it's a lock. Paul Craig. Modestus Bukauskas. Ooh, Bukauskas looking for a KO. Ooh, raining down shots. Paul Craig is in trouble. All right, 15 seconds left in the round. Now they're in Craig's world, but it's too late. What's up, De Klerk? Ruffy and Imavov? I'm picking Ruffy and Borralho. 4 seconds. All right, Paul Craig's going to make it out of the first. Oh, that's it. Paul Craig got knocked out at the end. That's it, dude. Buzzer beater KO. Paul Craig is KO'd by an elbow from Bukauskas at the end of the round. That's it. Bukauskas puts Paul Craig to sleep. End of the round. Done. How do you see Kyle winning? By decision. UFC. By decision. Rip Paul Craig? Yeah. Paul Craig should retire at this point. I think he's like 1-6 in his last 7. Paul Craig should retire. I think he's ran his course. Paul Craig chinned again. Yeah, it's tough. I want to see Paul Craig lay down the gloves. I don't know if he will, but he should. He's 37. He's like 1-6 in his last 7. Something crazy. He's just, I don't know. Fighting Nerd's a hype job. I mean, to be fair, triggering with the way fans treat the UFC, everything's a hype job. God forbid anything in the entire UFC have success. Ilya Taporia, Tom Aspinall, dude, it's just a hype job, man. These guys are all hype. Nobody likes anybody having success at all. Everything's hype, so. Pulling guard isn't always the right answer. How good the card's been? Really good, McLovin. Only one decision throughout the entire card. Unk's a hype job? Where's the hype at, bro? Of course we get a banger when I'm busy. Yeah, bro, it's a banger. The best fight night of the year, yeah. What's up, Alma Longoria? No, I didn't get out of work early, bro. I had to work. I had some pizza, bro. I wasn't here for the Mason Jones fight. What you think? Mason Jones fight, I predicted it. I said, well, I didn't predict it. In my Discord chat, I predicted it. He got dropped, but the other guy blew his wad trying to finish him, and then Mason Jones came back to get a finish because the other guy was his name Oki. He gassed out. Yeah, exactly. I'm a Longoria. It's not a surprise at all. Now we get 39 minutes of ads and shitty announcing, pretty much. You see up there in age, I don't remember his age. Paul Craig's 37. 37. Yeah, getting KO like that at 37 is crazy. Did I type Craig jokes? I mean Paul Craig. You're good. Is Paul Craig retiring? Yeah, I guess yeah, he is. Okay. Paul Craig retired. You work 2 10-hour days in a row under the hot sun surrounded by bricks. That fucking sucks, bro. Grimpo, doesn't seem like that new job's treating you well, man. Co-main starting next? Yeah, the co-main's up next. He said, in this sport, the young eat the old. And I'm old. Never thought Unc would start a stream this early. Well, yeah, bro, the fight card's earlier, so it's not ideal and not normal, but no, only interesting thing about the job is that for some reason I'm the smartest brother there, and they all look at me like I'm Einstein. Dude, Scrimpo, working at a pharmacy, dude, with the general public, I realize, like, how much smarter I am than the average person, dude. People are so freaking stupid. What time is it for me? 3:58 p.m. Huh. Was you frozen? I hope Paul Craig's not on the Misfits card. Good grief. He sucks at striking. Yeah, WSF, you from the UK? Yo, Frozen, I got jalapenos, ham, and pepperoni, brother. %, USDA. I just want all you guys to know. Andreas quit faster than Valentine. Yeah. Dominoes. Yep. I just want you guys to know that I started this card on picks 0-6, boys. I started off this fucking card 0-6 on the prelims. Since going 0-6, I'm now 5-0. I predicted every single fight correct on the main card and the last prelim fight. So I started off 0-6. I'm now 5-6. Rough night for predictions, but we're reaching the reverse sweep here. So if I get every fight right, I'll be 7-6 with 7 fights predicted correct in a row. So let's see what happens. What shot does Ruffy use to KO BSD? A right hand. Yeah, because the Pitbull fight got canceled, low, bro. What's up, Zero Tonin? Bro, if I go 7-6, that'd be insane comeback. You guys got to give me that, bro. Starting off 0-6 on any predictions, bro, that's the kind of stuff that has people calling you the worst predictor in your comments. And then I get roasted. But, yeah. Crizzle, I was picking Pitbull by decision before the fight got canceled. Pitbull by decision was my pick. Which fighting nurse do you believe will become champion? John Silva, I would say, out of all of them. Carlos Prates isn't well-rounded enough to become champion. Cal Borralho, I don't think he can beat Hamzat. And Ruffy's not well-rounded enough. So, yeah. It is Southpaw. Have my name changed. Oh, what's up, man? I think John Silva. Just because he's the most well-rounded of them all. And he doesn't have like a Hamzat in his division. It could have been 8-6 if Pitbull wanted to fight. Yeah, true. It is what it is, man. If Pitbull won, of course. But it is what it is, man. Can't win them all, right? You're 6-5. Rent-free, I started off 0-6 rent-free, and now I'm 5-6. I predicted the last 5 fights in a row correct. I'm going for the reverse sweep, man, from 0-6 to 5-6. I agree Silva could own featherweight when Volk retires. I think he would beat Volk right now, too, because Volkanovski, obviously, in the Diego Lopez fight, I just don't think Volkanovski can last 5 rounds with John Silva. His chin would crack, and Volkanovski is not a finisher, right? So, yeah. Yeah, rent-free, it was rough, man. Yeah, Dick Lurk. I started off 0-6. Now I'm 5-6. BSD about to make top 10 Flukas GOAT list after this. Dude, if BSD wins, Lucas Glazy is never going to let us hear the end of this one. Silva chins Lopez and retires Volk. Damn. Dude, you already know if BSD... What's up, Niffy? You already know if BSD wins, he's fucking cracking fucking Lucas's top 20 GOAT list. WSF knows, speculated that he's going to fight Lerone in December, but nothing yet. You know Lucas got a big grin on his face right now. Until his fucking fighter gets sent to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, Frozen. ESPN's pretty shit, dude. It's crashed like 5 or 6 times now. Technical difficulties. Kevin Hart commercial and LeBron James. BSD and Orman should fight for the 10th month spot. Yeah. They mad about Paramount, so they're sabotaging. Why has Evloev not got a shot? WSF inactivity. I'd say inactivity and pulling out a lot of fights. Evloev has been in the UFC for 6 years and he only has 9 fights. Evloev's been in the UFC 6.5 years and he only has 9 fights. So he just hasn't been the most active fighter and he has no finishes. So it's tough, man. I wanted him to get a title fight, but I think Lerone Murphy stole that title fight. I'll be honest. Thank God, yeah. Thank you, Niffy. I appreciate it, man. Tell Harry I said what's up. Orman Hooker? That's what people were saying. That's a rumor. If co-main and main event ended to finish, this would be the most finishes in a card of all time. Yeah, with what, 13 out of 14, right? No, it's 13 fights. It would be 12 out of 13. You will? Cool. 12 out of, because the Pitbull fight got canceled, so it's 13 fights. Yo, shut your bitch ass up. Who you got, Hoofy or Benoit? I'm going with Hoofy. I fucking first or second round KO, brother. Roofy's about to send this motherfucker's head into orbit. Patty versus Max early next year? Maybe. Maybe. Is this the best? Yeah, this is the best fight out of the year. Best stock in Canada. No doubt about it, dude. No fucking doubt about it. Dude, we're at what, 9 of 10 fights ended in fin 10 of 11 fights have ended in finish. No fucking doubt about it, dude. You think Silva beats Diego by decision? Good. Good. Pitbull's been very active. Yeah. He's been very active because I think he knows his age. He's 37. You know, he has to get as much done as he can. What's up, Heinsberg Plays? Are you going to show the fights on stream? Liver, you can't show the fights on stream or they will shut down my YouTube channel, bro. There's a reason that people don't show the fights on their channel. Your channel gets shut down if you do that, bro. Can't do that. The UFC will come crashing down and they will delete my channel if I show the fights. And I'll get a copyright strike. I'm on Harry's stream as well, but I saw Niffy talking about your stream. I thought I'd check it out. Oh, thank you, Heinsberg. Appreciate that, man. Hope you're doing well, and tell Harry I said hello. Oh, he already did. Thank you, man. What's up, Douglas? Wasn't there another fight night, mostly all finishes? Yeah, that was Fight Night Sydney 2014, Rockhold versus Bisping 1. Every fight ended in a finish, 11 of 11. Pitbull will just be another Chandler, great fighter, able to beat. Yeah. I wouldn't even call Chandler a great fighter. This is looking like one of the best fight nights I've watched. Hopefully the co-main and main deliver. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And dude, Mauricio Ruffy destroyed Bobby Green. If the co-main and main are bad, it's not a good fight night. Okay. I mean, they are the biggest representation of the entire card, so you could say it definitely ended in law. El Gomez for ending the KO streak on the card. Yeah. Dana White's going to give out bonuses. Yeah. He's getting booed, boys. The God of War is in his hometown. What's good, Henry? Bunky. I like it. That's my new name. Later, Bunny going to tune in for the next 2 fights. Thank you, man. Yo, Henry, Bunky's funny as fuck, bro. What's up? I like that. BSD via home crown disadvantage. Damn, 1 of 13 active Brazilian lightweights. Jeez. They booing Hoofy. They know he'll put Benoit out cold. It was funny. Yeah, it was pretty funny. I'll give you that, bro. That shit's funny. Bunky. I fuck with it. BSD summoning the home turf advantage of onion soup and croissant. Dude, BSD's ears piss me off. Motherfucker got a satellite on his head. Right? Bunky Donuts. Yep. If Orman and Patty have a 5-round fight, who you got? Pick an Orman, dude. Pick an Orman. I'll pick Orman over Patty in a 3 or 5-rounder. Roofy got a KO BSD first round with a flying switch knee or something. Yeah. That'd be sick. Tomato soup with the grilled cheese. Guys, chat. And this is not a shot at anyone that lives in the UK, but anyone watching from the UK. Can you confirm or not that the UK has the worst food? That's what I hear. People say that the food in the UK is awful. Can I get an opinion on that? That's what I hear. The food is terrible. ESPN streams like trying to watch the fights on stream, potatoes and broken glass. Yeah, I don't know, Frozen. It's fucking garbage. It's fucking garbage. Benoit Saint Denis. I concur. It's plain and no flavor. Triggering, are you from the UK? Thoughts on streamies shutting down? I don't care. I don't use streamies. No offense. I thought Tibero would destroy that PFL bum. Yeah, I'll take the Leah. Destroyed. Bad take, Unk. They have old crafty vet recipe of beans and toast. Dude, that's terrible. Oh, man. Mexican or Indian food is miles better than UK food. Dude, Mexican food is fucking peak. Dude, give me fucking American hamburgers or hot dogs any day of the week over fucking anything in the UK. And yes, I know that fucking hamburgers aren't American. They're from Hamburg, Germany. I know that, but the United States obviously popularized the fucking hamburger and chicken wings. So you guys can all kiss my ass that think otherwise. And Indians put feet in their food. How what? Fuck you, Tabura fucked up my awesome parlay. Damn. Why are you upset? Because UK burgers don't have red 40 and mercury in them? Bobby, I don't eat fast food burgers, so my burgers don't have red 40 or mercury in them, but fair enough. We're not talking about the fucking bad ingredients. We know the US uses terrible ingredients. We're talking about the quality of food, my friend, and how the UK might have the worst food. No doubt you guys use better ingredients, but like your dishes are fucking terrible. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, 100%. America uses garbage in their food. Red 40, all kind of bad shit. We can agree on that. Not as bad as dirty Indian feet. Indians gross, yeah. Oh, BSD's down. He's out bad. Oh my God, he slept them. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Ruffy versus Saint Denis. Let's go. Round one. Ruffy by KO. Benoit's looking for the takedown already. Saint Denis pressuring, trying to look for the wrestling. Remember, guys, Lucas Tracy is going to be fucking. Lucas Tracy is going to be telling us, I told you so, for years to come. If Ruffy loses right here. BSD gets the takedown. He's on top of Ruffy. 40 seconds in, Ruffy's got to take down. He's on top. Side control. Full mount for BSD. Looking for an arm triangle. BSD is. Ruffy's fighting it. Ruffy got to take it down. Don't worry, he'll get a KO. All right, Hoofy's getting back up. Do you think BSD uses a bidet? Yeah, he definitely does. What is happening? What's up, Darth? We're bidet brothers. Lucas Tracy's watching this fight with a giant grin on his face. You guys already know it. Wiping your ass isn't enough. It really isn't, dude. I'm telling you, bro. Whenever you start spraying your ass with water, your life changes. BSD's flattening them out. Ruffy's defending well on the ground, though. So far, all BSD. Lucas is creaming in Peaches and Creamville. Yeah, precisely. Ruffy still BSD's out. Ruffy's defending, but BSD's trying to go for he did a Dustin and got slept. Yeah, he did. All right, Ruffy's back to his feet. What's up, Horse MMA? WW, what's up? Back to the feet. All right. I called a second round KO for this fight, so let's see what happens. Hunter 2.0 and Habib 2.0. Yeah, he definitely hit him in the. He definitely hit him in the nuts. What happened? Ruffy got nut shotted. Needed the nuts, yeah. Minus 3 points. Herb is dumb. Well, the replay did show they need him in the nuts. All right, we go back to the feet. Uppercut from Movie. All right, back to the feet. BSD keeps breaking the rhythm of Ruffy, making Ruffy struggle with his style. 20 seconds left in the first round. Nine seconds left. Benoit Saint Denis throws a head kick. Misses. All right, round two. All right, 10-9 BSD. That's the most 10-9 round I've ever seen. 10-9 for BSD. Weren't you the casual that picked Ruffy? Yeah, I did pick Ruffy. I picked Ruffy by second round KO, Vignac, so let's see. I pick him by second round KO. Lucas Tracy's pants are definitely wet. Got out of work early? No. Got out of work at my normal time. BSD is a marauder. Say what you want about BSD, but he is a marauder. All right, I pick Ruffy by second round KO. Let's see. We're in the second round now. BSD got rock bad. Shuffle uppercut. He shoots big knee. He's out. He's dead. This guy. Not gonna happen. All right, let's see. Ooh, Ruffy lands a flying knee, but it doesn't land clean. But it hits BSD. Ooh. For fuck's sakes. This time we talk, Ruffy was never that good. All right, Benoit Saint Denis ends up on the bottom now. You told me he's out. Timer? Yeah, my bad. Let me fix the timer. I'll fix the timer. Big shots. All right, back to the feet. There's the timer back. I brought the timer back. We're good. BSD still shooting for a takedown again. Is it just me or BSD's wrestling looks better? He does. No matter what you think about Ruffy, BSD does look better tonight. He looks more disciplined. His last fight, he looked a lot more sloppy. He looks more clean in this fight. Ruffy definitely losing. Another takedown for Saint Denis. He's got Ruffy's back. Saint Denis on top, raining down shots. He's on his back. Saint Denis looking for a choke. Can Ruffy power through? It's not tight enough. Ruffy looking like Prime McGregor. Ain't no way this is happening. It's happening, bro. And I pick Ruffy. He tapped. That's it. BSD second round finish. All right. BSD gets it done. Second round sub. Lucas Tracy is about to have the biggest fucking glaze session. Oh my goodness. We're never going to hear the end of it, dude. Lucas Tracy's going to gloat about this one. He looked better this fight. Ruffy shit the bed, Unk? Yeah. MMA so unpredictable. Yeah, it's Unk is terrible at prediction. I'm proving I'm a casual once again. Yep, I'm casual maxing, bro. Definitely. Ruffy got submitted like Brian McGregor. Yep. BSD would have been 10 times champ back in the day. Yeah. Won $60. Congrats, bro. Are we gonna have a late night stream? You guys want a late night stream? I'll think about it. I might just Peaches and Greenville max and not do a late night stream. We'll see. Fighting nerds are mid. We need late night. We'll see. The fuck MMA Shay doing in his live chat? I don't know. I don't have a stream open. What is he doing? Ong being 5-7 of his biggest downfall. Yeah, I am 5-7. Hey, but listen. I started off 0-6. So 0-6 to 5-7 is not bad. But yeah, I'm not doing the best. What is that crown? Yeah, YouTube got some kind of XP system. I'm not even sure how it works. Sounds good, Crizzle. Let me know, bro. Unk is also 5'7". I'm 5'8", bro. I'm closer to 5'9" than 5'7". Does Imavov face annoy you too? Yes. Bro got cooked. Imavov versus Borralho is more 50-50 than Drickus Hamzat. Venyak just because. Got him. Imavov by KO. We'll see. I'm 6, even just more proof I can beat Unk's ass. Okay. Boys and donos. Who won between Wakas? BSD got a second round submission. Left lane can shut up and show what the fight nerds glaze. Yeah. That's good. Dono fun. Appreciate it, man. Lucas the GOAT Tracy picked BSD. Yeah, he did, dude. He did. He called it. He called it. Can't even hate on Lucas, dude. Lucas got it done, dude. Fight nerds fell off. God, left lane's so corny. What's up, HKM? Fuck is this shit? Yeah. He put a lot of pressure on Ruffy. He didn't give him any space, right? I got Borralho in the main. I'm still going to Borralho. Unk is cool because he's not biased with these hype train fighters. I mean, listen, bro. Say what you want about me with my picks, but I don't pick a fucking team because they're from a team. I don't pick Ruffy to win because he's from Fighting Nerds. I don't pick fucking Islam to win because he's from the mountains of Russia. I pick guys off their skill set and nothing else. So, yes, I'm not biased. I don't let factors like religion and where you're from and how you look and all that bullshit sway my opinions. I pick off of who I think's the better fighter. Plain and simple. It's a factor, not for me. Not a factor for me. The only factor for me is the other guy, who they faced, right? And their skill set. That's what I look at. I don't give a shit about where you're from. Yeah, Gilly, that's... Obviously, I'm going to pick a Russian fighter versus like a fucking taxi driver. That's not my point. I'm talking about when I'm talking about UFC main fights. You told me? What's up, Amir? Take me out of timeout? Why? You been talking a lot of shit, bro. All right. I took you out. Honestly, I prefer John Silva to lose over Ruffy. The cringiness is too much. Long ass pro site interview. Damn. You gotta admit I was right at BSD mauled Ruffy. Yeah. Congrats, dude. You called it. You and Lucas Tracy. Called it, brother. Respect. I was wrong. Can't win them all, man. You got it right. Respect. Good pick. Vignac, I'm not 7-5, bro. I'm actually 5-7. Just how good is Moicano? I know. I know. Frozen's fucking sliming Vignac out. Why you bullying this man, Frozen? What triggering? No more redeeming. Let's be real. When Glazy gets a prediction wrong, he copes, unlike Unk. I don't cope, bro. I take my L. The only time I've coped, and I didn't even cope with the fight. I cope with my parlay getting cooked on Joshua Van versus Royval, but I accepted the result. Unk's the same height as Taporia. I'm not. I'm 5'8". Taporia's 5'6", 5'7". My driver's license actually says I'm 5'9", but if you measure me, I'm like 5'8 and 3/4. So I just say I'm 5'8". Just how good is Poirier, Dos Santos, and Moicano? I know. Crazy. Here we go. Ruffy just got fraud check. Yeah. Who should BSD fight next? I think Gamrot, best doc. Fight Gamrot. Let me look at the rankings, though. Yeah, Cal and Silva next. Big questions to be asked. What kind of grappling drills are teaching at the Fight Nerds? Yeah. All right, let me see. Events. I mean, ranking. Let me look at the rankings so I could tell you guys who I think BSD should fight next. BSD Harmon. Coach Adam 5'8" actually stood next to Unk, but his head's the same level as my ears. Oh, okay. Let me see. You can do so. Benoit Saint Denis number 13. Benoit Saint Denis versus. That's a tough one, man. Yeah, I mean, if Gamrot takes the fight, him versus Gamrot, even though Gamrot just beat a guy below him, or you can do him versus like Fazeev. We'll see. No, Fazeev's fighting Charles. I don't know, dude. It's tough for BSD. There's not much people. BSD Dawson, yeah, he'd have to fight down again. If you chose Ruffy, you're a casual. I'm a casual, bro. I'm a casual. I accept my fate. I accept my fate, boys. I'm a casual. I started off this card 0-6 on predictions. I'm now 5-7, so yeah. BSD versus Dariush. Yeah. Silva's the best fight nerd. Yeah, I agree with that. When's the next tattoo? Not for a while, dude. They're expensive and I don't have any money. Tattoos aren't cheap. How good is Islam? Really good, obviously. Imavov Bahao. I'm not shocked. I just hate him. Why do you hate BSD, bro? What's wrong with him? Oh, I tell you, they did tattoos on. Well, I'm not Muslim, so I don't worship Allah. Best card in UFC history? Yes, sir. Best fight night, at least. Really good fight night. That's 11 finishes out of 12 fights. Who you got if they fought today? Moicano or Poirier? Poirier. Yeah, triggering. Bro, if BSD Dariush would happen, Joe Rogan would have been gooning so much. Yeah, he would have. You gonna convert me to Islam? I'm good. I'm good. You said it. What's up, Kumar? Yeah, dude, Ruffy gets it done. Ruffy gets it done. I mean, Ruffy. BSD gets it done. Respect to him. I'm about to love watching that new Lucas Tracy. I'm gonna have to skip that one, bro. We're gonna have to listen to a fucking 30-minute glaze session. BSD versus Unc would feed families. We got a few advertisers and now the main course. Yes, sir. Uh, Probably a little bit of both, Josh. I think he was surprised at like how much pressure BSD put on him, Joshua Ray. So I think his skill set kind of got fraud checked because like Ruffy, BSD just showed if you put heavy pressure on Ruffy and don't give him any space, he's not the same fighter. So BSD had a beautiful game plan. Pressure him, don't give him any space, and just yeah, that's it. BSD's not number one on Lucas Glazy's list. Yeah, MMA is just soft. Okay, shut up, Crizzle. Irina Aldana's gonna be a whole year since she hasn't fought. Who gives a shit about Irina Aldana, bro? No offense. Imavov gonna be drooling after seeing how pressure into the takedown had literally no answer. I think Kumar. I think Ruffy thought that he would be fast enough to keep BSD at bay, but BSD, dude, just showed I was wrong. Respect. Rebel like did better. Yeah. Bukauskas. That's why they call him Flukus, bro. Main event pick. I'm picking Borralho by decision. I'm picking Cal. I hate how Imavov looks. Just looks too third worldly. I've always said I don't like fucking Imavov's face. His face pisses me off. Yeah, because if he gets a prediction right, it's most likely a fluke. Fluke is glazy. Sorry, Unc, I'm rooting for Imavov. All good, brother. You can root for whoever you want, man. Shut your bitch up right quick. I'm gonna crack you like Unc. IS-15 better be on his best behavior. I might slime him out again. I'm calling it right now. Mutual KO. Both fighters out at the same time. Round two. You guys remember whenever Fedor fought Ryan Bader and they had a double knockdown? That's so rare in MMA. That was sick. Wakas, that's what I've been saying. That's why Wakas. That's why I think that Imavov has the worst chance against Hamzat because he's not great anywhere. I mean, he's not amazing anywhere. He's just good everywhere. And I don't think you can beat Hamzat being good everywhere. You have to be a specialist. You have to have knockout power. You have to have dangerous submissions, and he doesn't have that. He can knock guys out, but come on, Cal sucks. Cal team hyping him up. Yep, yep, yep. I hope Borralho hits him with the. I know you didn't think I was gonna lose a fist fight to a French dude. Let's see, dude. Cal Borralho, good fighter, but man, his tattoos are terrible. Yo, it's pretty wholesome how Cal and Michael respect and love each other, even though they fought each other. Yeah. First UFC fighter that comes to mind. Good at everything, but master at nothing. Nasruddin Imavov. Or Corey Sandhagen. Could go to Corey Sandhagen, or it could go to Imavov. Either one. That neck tat makes me want to convert Unk to Islam. I would never get. Dude, you saw Tom Aspinall got a neck tattoo. I would never get a tattoo on my neck. I agree with that. IS-15. John Silva's the only one that could become champ. Carlos Prates, Ruffy, not well rounded enough. Borralho is never going to beat Hamza. Yeah. Just how good is Alonzo Minifield, dude? You forget, man, he beat Umar Sy, dude. Alonzo Minifield's title run starts now. His title walk starts now. Silva got that good jiu-jitsu. Yeah, he submitted Mitchell. Boys, this is the plan. Let's get 10 $2 donos so we can get premium video after this card breaking down the specifics of how BSD got it done and how Lucas is the mayor of Peaches and Creamville. I fucking love that, dude. Oh, man. Started beef with Lucas Tracy to get hype like rappers do? Nah, Lucas Tracy's a good guy. Alex still smiling almost made me think you froze. Who will win, BSD or Gamrot? I'd pick Gamrot against BSD. I think Gamrot's a better striker, and BSD won't be able to take down Gamrot, I don't think. Gamrot's a really good wrestler. Loki, Imavov should get a stronger fade and trim his beard. He looks less frustrating. True, dude. I agree with that. Is Imavov the only Dagestani-born fighter with a mustache? That's what I'm seeing. Oh, except BSD hater? Nah, dude. I'm not a BSD hater, bro. I picked him to beat Dustin. I'm not a BSD hater. I thought he was going to beat Dustin. What's up, JV? How good is Moicano? Yeah, dude. How good is fucking Hanato Moicano, dude? Speaking of pressure on you when you're a champion, it's literally up to you to make sure the division keeps going. Yeah. You're right. Here we go, boys. No Diddy, but Imavov would look so hot if he had short stubble like Taporia. Okay. Calling another grown-ass man hot, you gay ass. Who's the number one middleweight now? It's Jerkis Duplessis. DDP's number one because he was champ and he lost, so he goes straight to number one. Yeah. Imavov bumped to number 2. Borralho's number 7. Number 3? Who's number 3? Shit, dude, I don't even know who's number 3. Rainer de Ritter's number 3, I think. Yeah. You just mad you... I'm not chopped, bro. Listen. I'm not a male model, but, bro, I know I'm not ugly. It is what it is, bro. Here we go. Wow, they put his height at 6'1.5". Imavov... Oh, Strickland, yeah. True. Ruffy lost? Yeah, he did. Unk, you're a 4? Nah, bro. I'm not a 4. Is BDSM good? What on earth? Being poor can also make you happy if you have family. I mean, I wouldn't say being poor itself is what makes you happy. I think having family, regardless of your financial status, is what makes you happy. Personality and work ethic bump you up to a 7. Oh, okay. Imavov got to fix his head posture. His head goes back weirdly. Imavov's jacked. I don't like his pecs, though. They kind of piss me off. It's time. How's the fight so far? Good. They're announcing Imavov and Borralho right now. Division. Only the real ones remember Augusto Montano. Are nipple twitchers against the rule? Yes. Damn, Cal Borralho's the favorite? I didn't know that. People used to think I constantly looked up. Cal looks like he used to bite people. Let's go, dude. Imavov versus Borralho. So it all comes down to. All right, we go. Here we go. Imavov by decision. All right. Here we go. Imavov versus Borralho. Round 1. Imavov's overrated. Oh, he's dead. The Russian cosplaying as Frenchman is dead. Cal's transcending in the GSP fight IQ with his fighting nerd spirit. Let's see, dude. Imavov is starting to teeps. Kyle whips a head kick up. Borralho means drunk and thinking Portuguese? Really? Oh no, my stream froze, boys. ESPN is... Oh, wait. It's back up. We're good. Bro, ESPN is garbage. Why is this shit freezing on the main event? Paramount better be better, dude. Bullshit. It better be better. I see triggering. I see. ESPN's super ass. Yeah, they are. Disney ass owned company. Barajo shoots. Nasruddin goes for a guillotine, but he lets go. Barajo looking for a foot sweep, but he doesn't get it. And they separate. We get nice little dance sessions. All right. Sambo versus BJJ. If BJJ was easy, it would be. I mean, if Sambo was easy, it would be called BJJ. Didn't Habib say that or some shit? Or Islam? That was funny. Yeah. All right. Not much has happened so far. Habib. Okay. Imavov is controlling the distance. Borralho throws a left kick upstairs, partially lands. Imavov is controlling the distance, so he's pressuring Kyle Borralho backwards. I got off ESPN's. It's way better. How do you watch the fight's frozen? What are you watching on? Borralho's got him up against the fence. Close round, probably 10-9 Imavov. Not much happened, though. Watching this stupid fight in Spanish, I don't know what it's called. One of my workers showed me. Ah, okay, I got you. All right. Well, it's probably... They're in France, so that's 100% 10-9 Imavov. Imavov wins the first round 10-9. That's it. Are you off tomorrow? Yeah, I'm off tomorrow. Please God send this Frenchman to the sun. What's up, Yash? Yeah. 10-9 Imavov. Here we go, round 2. One zero Imavov? Yeah, 1-0 Imavov, yep. I see what you mean by Imavov's face. Something about Imavov's face, dude. It pisses me off. I don't like it. Come on, Borralho. Knock this fucking Russian motherfucker out. Him and Putin and shit talking bad on the news. USA and so. Nasruddin is a fucking honorary Russian. Your team France today? All right. What's up, Alec? Yo, nice setup with the name. Thank you, Alec. Appreciate it. The issue with Borralho is even if he narrows out some of the rounds, he's against the French judges, so he's going to need some domination in order to beat Imavov. He ain't going to win a decision against Imavov in France, dude. Unless it's like clear cut, you know? Who you think wins a rematch? Or Sean? I'd still pick Strickland to beat him. I think it's just a bad style matchup, Alec. A bad style matchup. I just think Strickland's defensive style checkmates Nasruddin's striking style. These guys are getting easily subbed by Hamza. It'll be Fluffy versus Hamza. Yeah. Hamza mauls both. Yep. Borralho going for a takedown. Imavov stuffs it. Imavov cracks him with a left hand. He only gets beat by Godstrat. Yeah. Imavov cracks him again. This is a low IQ fight. Borralho's getting cracked by Imavov. Imavov's yet to get a take. Borralho's yet to get a takedown. Imavov's winning the striking. He's just a little bit faster, is more athletic, more fast twitch, and Cal just seems to be a step behind. All right, 2-0, Imavov. Imavov is up 2-0. Can't stand these low IQ fights. Make elite level look like a different sport. Yeah. Borralho shitting a pickle. Spinning back fist from Imavov. Let's go, Team Hud versus Aptoro. All right, Imavov is up 2-0 right now. Borralho needs to switch on, because if he doesn't, I hate to say it, dude, but if Borralho doesn't get a finish, you lose. How cringe original on video titles is this? The end of Fighting Nerds are going to drop after this? You know it, dude. You know they're coming with those videos, dude. 100%. Imagine that cinema Crawford versus Taptoa would do numbers. Yeah, it would. It would. You think it's 1-1? Not in France, HKM. They're in France, bro. Imavov cracks him. Imavov's got him hurt. Send Borralho to Scrappy MMA 2-3 years and forget. Yeah. This is the battle of the low IQ. Make Strickland look like a Harvard grad. What happened? Did you knee him in the balls? Chin out, mouth open, TKO incoming. Yeah? Oof. Right to the midsection. All right, Imavov got cracked in the balls. He's taking some time. Bad 3-nut shots. Fans cheer. Yeah. Why is Imavov taking a timeout? He got hit in the nuts. Got to fix the timer when he gets back down to 253. A nut shot's how you turn the fight around. Imavov slips. Borralho's yet to secure a takedown in the whole fight. Paramount Plus about to hit like fentanyl in Philly. Fucking base, brother. Oof. Borralho cracks him with a left. Imavov shrugs it off. He's all right, but he did get cracked. Not wobble or anything, though. Imavov live odds negative 425. Leg kick by Borralho. No, the odds are for Imavov. Negative 425 Imavov at the moment. They're still chanting the Tony Ric Flair. Woo! Cal needs to stop fighting like a nerd and turn into retarded meter for Chandler. Starts swinging and banging. He might have to, dude. He might have to. Eye poke. Borralho gets eye poked. Great fingers in the eyes. Classic Jones here. Yeah. All right, we go. Fights reset. Watch the KO come now. Imavov special. I don't know what's up with Ruffy, bro. I guess he just... Ruffy showed he can't handle forward pressure, Nate. The forward pressure is just too much for him. GSP, I pulled my groin. I hit him with your groin. You get my mentality? Yeah. There we go. Fourth round incoming. Kyle Flukes to win. Bro, I don't look like a cousin of Sugar. You tweaking, Alec. Yeah, it's France. I think it's 3-0 Imavov. Kyle means a finish. Here we go. You won Cal? Really? The Blaziken boxing? Not in France, bro. The Blaziken boxing, not in France, bro. There's no way. There's no shot. Who's winning? Imavov's either up 2-1 or 3-0. 2-1 Imavov. Okay. I got you. This it's time we had this talk. Fight nerds were never that good. Here comes the YouTube videos, dude. Oh, he's dead. Imagine. They're throwing leather in the pocket. Cal gets rocked. The fight nerds are good as a group, but as individual fighters, I could never see them as champions. I think John Silva has potential to be champ. They're trading in the pocket, boys. Rock'em sock'em robots. Timer? Yeah, it's far gone, dude. I'll start it for round 5. Oof. Almost got the takedown. They're throwing leather. You get to watch these low IQ scraps with guys who can't be champion in the division dominated by Hamza. Yeah. Al Borralho needs a finish now. Borralho needs a finish. Thank you, Alec. Yeah, bro. I'm getting this fucking fight's put me to sleep, bro. Borralho needs a. He made me yawn. Yeah. Here we go. Borralho needs to just go for it, dude. If he doesn't, he's gonna lose by decision. Yeah, Malik, I did terrible this fight. Middleweight division looking like a shadow of itself. Brandon Moreno on commentary is elite. Let's go. Shout out Brandon. Shout out the assassin, baby. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I promise you, man, I will be the champion. Dude, these guys were getting smoked by Hamzat. Come on, bro. It's embarrassing. Hamzat would still stuff these guys into a locker. Gone fighting Aspinall. Islam and Top Toro. Hard warning. Two minutes left. Borralho needs to finish. Come on. Fight nerds are horrible. I need to see cinema. Oh, boys. Fucking 5-8. Yeah, 50-45 or 49-46. Imavov, yep. Unreal. Card was good, yeah. 2 decisions the whole card. 11 out of 13 fights in it and finish. People not realizing the nerds ain't all that. John Silva's now the only nerd to not lose in the octagon. No, Nate, not at all. Nate, not even a little bit, bro. Hamzat would run through Borralho and Imavov, dude. I said it once, I'll say it again. Imavov is not good. He's not amazing anywhere. He's good everywhere, right? You cannot beat Hamzat being good everywhere. It's not enough. No shot, dude. I think Imavov is the easiest matchup for Hamzat in the whole division, in the out of the 4 men. He showed good takedown defense, yeah. Against Borralho, who's not the best wrestler. Come on, bro. Let's be real. I would take the prelims being mid to ask the main card to be 100% brutal out. Yeah. Same. What are you essentially saying that you were Team Chechnya over Team Dagestan? Bro, come on, bro. Nasruddin Imavov does not rep Dagestan. He was born there. He reps France. Either RDR or Fluffy needs to pull off a dominated performance since it's not a. Yeah. Why has Cal got his hands up, bro? You lost. Yeah. Terrible scorecards? Not really, bro. It was 4 rounds to 1 or 5 rounds to 0. That was a good scorecard. I agree with it. And I picked Borralho. Oh, he's talking English. Imavov says he's next. Of course I'm picking Fluffy Vignac. One of the best fight nights of all time. Fluffy's the real winner. Thank you for the membership, Gilman. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, Niffy, I was falling asleep at one point, bro. Vignac, I had it 50-45 or 49-46. I thought there was an argument for Imavov to win every round. Imagine if John loses to Lopez to fight Nerger, selling contract. Yeah. Kyle 1-3-5. Vignac, that's insane, bro. He definitely lost. And I picked him. Respect. Oh, I see Vignac. What's the question? What did I think of ESPN going down tonight? Listen, kid, the Paramount, they're looking great right about now. Am I right? Okay, listen, guys, I'm out. Fuck this card. I'm going to gamble with Nelk. Who should Cal fight next? You could do Borralho versus Whitaker. I think Whitaker's ranked number 6 or 7 or 8. Whitaker's 8 and Borralho's 7. So I think Whitaker Borralho will be a good fight. Whitaker Borralho. Do you think we'll see the fight nerds in dirty boxing? I hope not. Nah, too early. Rip fight nerds hype. Yeah. All right, boys, that is ultimately it. The fight is over. And I ultimately... Yo, Unc, I think we got the same headphones. I got these from Target for like $40, bro. They're on sale. We got to show up and show out. It was fun while it lasted, boys. Rip. Yep. Who's a winnable fight for Cal? At this point in his career, I think he could be Whitaker. Because Whitaker is yeah, they were then shout out Target. Yeah. Dude, they were on sale for half off. Thoughts on the card as a whole? Yo, Alonzo was crazy, bro. 11 finishes out of 13 fights is crazy. I went 5-8. I did horrible on predictions, but that's all good. I enjoyed it. Little on off has the green button. Yeah, yeah. Guru straight back to racism when the little boy's not pleased. Yeah, I went 5-8. I started off the card 0-6, boys. Fucking 0-6. If the main event had a finish, maybe 10. What did Guru say? No idea. What's up, Alonzo? Oh, I just. You don't bet? You don't bet? Nah, I'm not a gambler, brother. Imavov lost. It was a robbery. Not a fucking robbery, dude. I picked Borralho. He didn't get robbed, dude. Hang on, guys. Every round was a snoozer. Yeah, a bit. Yeah, it was a bit, wasn't it? What I think of the fights, Joni has pretty good fights, man. I had the fans losing the main event 50-45. Who do I have for John Diego? I'm still going Diego, dude. I'm not gonna fall. I'm not gonna fall for the fight nerds are all hype and John Silva's gonna lose now. I still think he beats Diego. He's his own fighter. At the end of the day, no matter what team you train with, you're your own fighter and you're going to perform to your skill set, right? So I still think John Silva's the most skilled fighting nerd, and I do think he's gonna beat Diego Lopez. So yeah. What's up, Nico? I hope we get Imavov versus Shemaev, Muslim versus Muslim. Yeah, I don't think Imavov has anything for Shemaev. He's just a well-rounded fighter. He doesn't excel anywhere, like, a lot. So I really think that Shemaev's going to make it look easy. I think after today will be a new raging rivalry between the filthy animals in Brazil and the gay French. The gay French is crazy. I wasn't expecting that at all. Fight nerds are getting destroyed. John Silva's next. I don't think he's going to lose. Diego with his range and boxing skills will beat John. All right, Kumar. Well, if you can prove me wrong twice in a row, then respect, man. Respect. I was wrong, boys. I was wrong tonight. That's okay. I'm okay with that. American top team's the worst base. Yeah. Yo, Unc, you think Lucas Tracy was right all the time? What do you mean? Unc was onto something. It takes a specialist to beat Hamzat. Yes, you can. Imavov will never beat Hamzat. He'll never beat Hamzat because you have to be a specialist. You have to have insanely dangerous or good defensive jiu-jitsu work like a Gilbert Burns, or you have to be a knockout artist and threaten like with one-shot knockout power to where he's maybe a little tentative. Imavov, what is he going to do to Hamzat? He's going to submit him? No. He's going to out-grapple him? No. He's going to knock him out? No. He's going to get taken down in 5 seconds. So it's like Imavov versus Hamzat is like Imavov versus Hamzat, it would be like it's like watching an NBA team play a high school basketball team. Like you just know what's going to happen. I am not worried for Aspinall. Gone has the hype of the French hype train. I'm not worried, man. I don't let the hype of one card fool me into changing my mind on another card, you know? Yeah, my African brother. Hope we get Imavov Shemaev Muslim versus Muslim. Is Imavov Muslim? Not sure about his religion. What's next for BSD? Alice Haiti, BSD's an interesting spot because of the way the rankings are. I think you put BSD versus Gamrot, or you could do BSD versus what's his name? Daryush. Dagestani versus Chechen for the first time in UFC. Bro, come on, bro. Imavov's not, he's Dagestani, but he just doesn't rep there. DDP beats Imavov. Hamzat might as well be champ for a while if he's active. Yeah. Yep. We should have known the main event was going to be a bit of a snoozer, boys. We got blessed with the rest of the card. RDR and Hamzat will be good. RDR won't be easy to control. To those knees to wrestlers are pretty effective. Yeah. It was a fun night. Yep. Imavov will KO Hamzat. Yeah, okay, buddy. What's up, Jed? What about DDP Cal? Yeah, but does Cal really deserve a fight up the rankings whenever he's number 7 and he just lost, you know? Snooze fest. I missed 2 fights. Mason Jones and Bukauskas won because I was busy picking up pizzas. I got a pizza myself, man. What can Fluffy or RDR do to Hamzat? I mean, I still think Hamzat beats them all, but Fluffy could scramble really well, but he probably would get caught in a submission. He also has a lot better gas tank, so he could. DDP really didn't make Hamzat work. I feel like Fluffy could make Hamzat work, and if you can make Hamzat work, then Hamzat has more of a chance of gassing out, or Fluffy could take over. But he probably would get caught in a trying to scramble out of a position and get submitted. So I don't know. Good card, disappointing main. Yeah. What's up, Amor? Yeah, Fluffy is pretty small. You're right. That's his only issue. But he has great cardio, so I don't know. We'll have to see. I do think that Hamzat beats them all, though. I'm going to be honest. I think Hamzat beats them all. There's nobody dangerous enough in middleweight to beat him, in my opinion. Hamzat's afraid of standing against an elite striker like Imavov. Well, he doesn't need to, Nico. He's not going to stand with him, dude. Stop the Hamzat Imavov BS. Look, Hamzat Fluffy. No one cares about the French guy. But we need to see Fluffy versus RDR first. Could lose. Who did you pick co-main? I picked the guys who lost, Chad, unfortunately. I was wrong. Yeah, Rodriguez cursed. Max beat him, got 50-45 in his next fight. Volk beat him, got KO'd his next fight. Ortega beat him, got pieced up by Lopez. Yeah. I knew BSD pressure in wrestling would destroy Ruffy. Tough night at the office for fighting nerds, right? On paper, almost everyone beats one-dimensional Hamzat, but they do not. Yeah, but his one-dimensional is different than other people. I was so confident in Ruffy winning, though, like I'd never been that confident. Damn, why do I always choose strikers to beat wrestlers? What do you mean, Notorious? I pick Hamzat to beat Drickus. I don't always choose strikers to beat wrestlers. I chose Borralho to beat Imavov, and Borralho is more of a grappler than Imavov is. What are you talking about, bro? I did pick Ruffy versus BSD, fair enough, but I don't always pick the striker to win. Sometimes I pick the wrestler. Depends. Right? I picked Pantoja to beat Kai Kara France. Kai Kara France is a striker, right? I pick who else? That's not, I mean, sometimes I do, but I wouldn't say I always do, you know? I lost some money on Fight Nerds, thought they both would win, did big on Ilya Tabora, had to back the man who trained with Tom. Respect. Poor Harry Harddick. Fucking idiot. Kenny stays sucking off Izzy, what a lame. Yeah. 3 of the 4 main fighting nerds now have lost in the UFC. John Silva's the only one that hasn't lost. Carlos Prates bounced back. Me picking BSD by finishing Imavov by decision will go in history books. Respect, man. Congrats. That's awesome. Congrats on the picks, Chad. What's up, John? Random X. Listen, brother. If I beat you 50-45, brother, then how's that a decision? Tell me that, brother. You look like if BSD worked in a pharmacy. You guys are always saying I look like a fucking fighter of some sort. Yeah, my African brother. What's up, my African brother? Yeah. No, I'm joking. BSD looks like MMA Joey's brother. That's crazy. Borralho look massive. What's up, Joshua? Yeah. I know a lot about you as well, you mad rat. Kenny also sucks off Russian fighters. Yeah, I notice that's what all the big YouTubers do. They ride or die with like certain fighters. And I don't do that. Maybe that's why I only have fucking 7,000 subs with no views. I saw this question on the stream. What's the best question to ask someone if they know if they're a casual or hardcore fan of the UFC? Um, I mean, John Dong, you can go simple. You can just ask them like what every weight class is called, 125 to heavyweight, right? What is 125 called? Flyweight, 135 bantamweight, 145 featherweight. What are the divisions of the UFC? If they don't know the divisions, they're fucking casual. That's a pretty simple one. Um, or you can ask them who's the champion of every division. If you don't know the champion of every division, you're a casual. I enjoyed the UFC fact. Holloway basically could have been a crip, basically. What about asking them who their most favorite Brazilian fighter is? If they say Alex Pereira, Anderson Silva, they potentially are a casual. Potentially. But not guaranteed. They could say Aldo, but we'll see. Maybe you could ask what fights they've liked in the past year. Ask them who fought at UFC 300, and if they don't know, they're a fucking casual. If you don't know who fought at UFC 300, you're definitely a casual. 100%. Yeah, Hamzat is a light year ahead. He is the light year ahead. 100%. Cum shot beats everybody at middleweight, and it's just the world we live in, dude. What about if they say Lawler McDonald 2 is the best fight of all time? They're casual. Because that fight just had a lot of blood. It wasn't the best fight in the world. It just was bloody. Ask them who wins, Islam or JDM. If they pick Islam, they're a casual. Oh, okay. Is that how that works? Mm. JDM's a bigger, better, younger Dustin with better takedown defense, better cardio, bigger frame. Yeah. Definitely an uphill battle for a cum shot. Have to name 5 unranked fighters, yeah. Islam is a better deal. Bilal better, yeah. Also, Islam rarely shows his cardio, but he has it. Took shots from DP and still put him to sleep in 5th. That's true. Be a good fight, man. It'd be a good fight. I mean, let's be real. The only reason we're saying JDM's going to win is because of the size and weight. If they were like, this sounds like Cope, but if they had the same frame and the same size, Islam is clearly the better fighter. But JDM has the size, right? And the frame. So that's what makes it a tough fight for Islam. But if it was like, if they were both, like if JDM was a 155er and Islam would cook him. When do you think wins RDR Fluffy? How did the winner do against Imavov and Hamzat? I think Fluffy would beat Imavov in RDR, and I think everybody loses to Hamzat. I think they all lose to Hamzat. Too good. Remember debating you briefly about JDM Islam, but I choked up, stopped it too quickly. I'm low-key disappointed. I'm not impressed by your performance, Sniffy, and I look forward to debating you in the near future. It's all good, man. We had a good talk, and I appreciate you, man. You're a good dude. Thanks, man. All right, boys. I'm gonna pack it up. I gotta go shower and take care of some shit around the house. So I'll be back later, potentially. I don't know if I'll stream again later tonight. We'll see. You guys have a good night. And who do I got? John Silva or Lopez? John Silva. I'm not gonna fall for the fighting nerds are dead thing. But yeah, you guys have a good night. I might be back later. I might not. We'll see how I feel.